Hi guys, this is the Mr. Matt with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battles. So, as you saw in my previous video, we just saw the animation and the kit for the new unit for the part 2 of the 9th anniversary on the JP side of Dokkan. And now we are going to discuss a little bit about their kit, starting by Gohan Beast. So, he will be STR, okay. In terms of his leader skill, he will be superhero, bond of master and disciple, miraculous awakening, key +3 attack and defense, and HP 170%, and he will give an additional HP attack and defense of 30% for all characters that also belong to Entrusted Wheel or movie heroes. So a pretty good leader skill. Just to show you some of the 200% unit that will fit on his team. We will have Gogeta, we will have Sword of Trocamp, we will have Gohan Future, we will have LR Ultimate Gohan. This could be like one of the unit that will win most by the appearance of Beast Gohan. Piccolo, maybe he will no longer be number one, we will see about it, but also one of the units that you could use on this team. This guy, which is about to get an EZA in part 3 or EX part. We have also LR STR Gogeta. We will have 7th anniversary God Duo. Also we will have God Goku. We can use this pan, we can use the Gammas. The new Gammas will also be on this team. So as you can see, a lot of this guy that just got an EZA. So as you can see, a lot of different units that we can use on this team. I really think that this is a pretty good team, all things considered. So let's get back to what they do. On their 12 key super attack, they will greatly raise attack for 1 turn, and raise defense for 50% for attack and 30% for defense for 1 turn, and cause colossal damage. Okay, on their 18 key, they will. I keep saying he will, because Piccolo is not part of the card, it's just Beast Gohan. So he will greatly raise attack. Okay, so stacking, infinitely stacking, and then he will raise, I guess this will be 30% for 4 turns and cause mega colossal damage. Okay, nice. Then his unit super attack, you can activate this when you have an ally whose name include Piccolo, except Demon King and Majin Buu. So that would include Piccolo Jr. Okay. So if you have a Piccolo attacking on the same turn, and you get a key higher than 18, then at that point we will still greatly raise attack, so infinite stacking, and on top of the raise defense for 3 turns, you will raise allies' chance to perform a critical hit by 20% for 1 turn, and disable enemy action once within the turn. So this is really cool. If, and I saw the details of Beast Gohan, I can tell you for a fact that he will be a slot 1 unit, and because he's a slot 1 unit, and if you get a Piccolo on the same turn, then you will raise all your allies' chance to critical by 20%. That will be very important to increase the damage of the overall team. So Beast Gohan has an active entrance animation without any condition. He will have for 4 turn from first appearance, nice, so 3 times, key plus 8, chance to perform a critical hit and reduce damage received by 40%, wow, nice. Then he gets from baseline key +3, attack and defense plus 250%, guard activate against all attacks, no condition, nice. Gain an additional attack by 50% when attacking, and gain an additional chance to perform a crit by 20% when key is 24. Okay. He has a lot of key on this kit, so I think it will be pretty easy to be a 24 key. Gain an additional defense plus 80% and reduce damage received by 20% when key is 24 when receiving an attack. Okay. So once again, because he will be slot 1, he will get 40% damage reduction plus 20% damage reduction if you get to 24 ki and you receive an attack. Okay, nice. He will gain ki +1 and in addition per ki sphere obtain. Okay, strong ki mechanic, so once again very easy I reckon to be at 24. Perform an additional super attack and ally will get ki +3 for the turn other than him after receiving an attack. Okay, so okay, because of that you don't want him to dodge because he will perform a super attack and you will give ki +3 once you receive. So once again they want us to put him on slot 1 and I think you can put him ki +1 per attack received. Okay, once again you want to be hit to a max of ki +5. Oof. And gain an additional attack and a chance to perform a critical hit plus 20% per attack received during the turn. Oof. That's a pretty strong ability. You will see once we talk about his active skill, because it means he will get 20% plus on his attack for each attack he received during the turn. As you will see, we have the possibility to point all the attacks towards him. So let's say you put him, like for example in slot 2 or in slot 3, and you have, I don't know, like 5, 6, 7, 8 attacks aimed in that turn. For each of those attacks he will receive, he will increase his attack by 20%. So at that point his super attack will be like a big number. Okay, so he will gain an additional chance to perform a critical hit and reduce damage received by 20%, and allies will get ki +2 starting from the turn in which this character performed their 5th attack or received 8th attack. Okay, this is like full additional for this guy. You don't want to dodge, and you can put crit, although you don't need it. You don't need crit, but you want, I would say that here, because you will have a lot of defense, you will guard, you will have damage reduction. So let me just, so he can have, after getting his 5th attack or getting 8th attack, you will have 40% damage reduction, 20% damage reduction if you get to 24 ki, and then 20 more. So 80% damage reduction, a lot of defense, guard. Wow. Okay, so his active skill, you can activate him after this character receive an attack. Okay, so you can have that on turn 3. And at that point, he will get ki +24, defense plus 158%. Ooh, he will redirect all attack enemies to him, and he will perform critical hit. So this thing, in addition to that here that we are seeing, so at that point you will get, like I mentioned, a massive attack. No point. No, I'm not talking about the band, but you would get like a very high attack. So that would be very good. In terms of his links, as usual, all in the family for him: Saiyan Warrior Race, In Fighter, Shocking Speed, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Okay, nice links. In terms of categories, he will be Hybrid Signed, obviously, Full Power, Transformation Boost. Why? I'm not sure why he's in Transformation Boost. Maybe because his entrance is the transformation. Okay, not sure. Movie Heroes, but don't mind. Movie Heroes: Goku Family, Sindling Bond, Bond and Master and Disciple, Exploding Rage, Connected Hope, Miraculous Awakening, Battle of Fates, Bond of Parent and Child, Earthbred Fighter, and Superhero. Wow, nice. So we already have the calculation for his defense. So without support, let's say receive an attack, without support it will start of turn defense will be 325, and depending on how many super attack you'll get, you can go up to 619. But if you receive a super attack, that can go up to 1,100,000, and if you have one SA effect stack, then it will go to 1,290,000, and if you get 40% support, which will be pretty easy on his team, you can have just 1,437,000 defense. So that's a very, very good defense. And obviously when you account that plus the 40-60% damage reduction up to 80% damage reduction and guarding, I don't see right now anything on the game that could hurt him. We already have also calculations. So the team they are presenting here would be this one, which make a lot of sense. Here you will obviously share a lot of links. Then when you have this guy, it will be when you have the unit super attack. Those guys are new. They will be the banner units of him. We will see, and obviously the new gammas. So this is like a pretty stacked team, a very good stacked team. And you would have across a 7 turns average, you would have an APT of 76 million, pretty nice. And for example, on the turn of the active, at that point post super attack, you would have 3,649,000 defense. I reckon that will be like more than enough. And the start of turn defense, 2,040,000. Okay, that's really, really nice. Okay, so now, and this is pretty long, we will have also the gammas. The gammas will be hint. They will have a leader skill of superhero. I would say one of the strongest team on the game currently, if not the strongest. Superhero category, keep +3 HP attack and defense 200%, very good. They have a rather generic super attack effect, raise attack and defense for 1 turn. Here the 18 key will greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn. So first they start together. They will get key +3 attack and defense 125%. They will gain an additional key +3 attack and defense plus 125% when HP 30% or higher. They will give superhero, joint forces, and defender of justice category ally key +3 attack and defense 50%. Wow, so they are supporting the team. Really, really nice. Let me see if I can zoom a little bit. If not, you will not be able to read it. Sorry about that. They will get chance to perform a critical hit plus 30% and perform an additional super attack up to twice per turn per int key sphere obtained. Okay, so let's say you get 2 int key sphere, you will have 60% critical hit, and you will perform a super attack, an additional super attack. Nice. Then they get chance to perform a critical hit of 12% and perform an additional attack that have a great chance to become a super attack. Okay, if you get 1 AGL or 2 AGL or STR. Okay, so that means that if you don't get the int sphere but you get AGL or STR, you will have like a lower version of this part. Here you have chance to perform a crit 30%, here it's 12, here you have an additional super attack, here you have an additional attack that has a great chance, 70% chance to become a super attack. Okay, nice. They will also gain an additional attack and defense of 50% and reduce damage by 30% from this turn, perform their 3rd attack in battle. Okay, so those guys are all additional, obviously. You will have a lot of crit already, so these guys will be all additional. Their active skill will be a standby. You will be able to use it when HP is 70% or less after this character has attacked 3 or more times in battle. Okay, at that point you will enter into a standby mode for 4 turns, and you will gain, so this is like very similar to Sword of Hope Trunks, the LR. You will get 1 charge per each attack performed by your ally. Okay, that will be really good. And then I think that the final attack is here. Yeah, the finisher is here. So, in terms of their link, Android Assault, Red Ribbon Army, Shocking Speed, Hero of Justice, Unit to Pause, Fierce Battle, and Journey Power, okay. Categories Android, Movie Hero, Joint Force, Movie Hero, Artificial Life Form, Worthy Rival, Special Pose, Defender of Justice, nice, Accelerated Battle, Interested Wheel, All Out Struggle, Connected Hope, Final Trump Card, Full Power, Battle of Fate, a lot of teams. So once you're in standby mode, so once you enter the standby mode, you will have slight difference. At this point on your 18 key you will gain on top of whatever you had before they were in standby mode. You will also be raising super class ally defense by 50% for one turn. That's pretty cool. Okay, if you use them for example in slot 1. So like I mentioned, you will be able to use them when your charge is 1 or more, and you will get per charge count, you will get a raise of attack by 100%. Whoa. So let's say you have 10 charge count. I think that could be with you have so many units that do multiple attack, Gogeta, Broly's, I reckon that Beast Gohan will also do, so you have a lot of units doing a lot of attacks, so you could have easily like 10 attacks and you would have 1000% raise of attack. That will be cool. It will cause super ultimate damage, it will stun the target enemy for one turn, and you will exchange at that point only with Gamma 1, because as you know Gamma 2 sacrificed himself with this finisher. So the passive while we are doing the finisher will be so this is while we are in standby mode. It will be key plus 6, attack and defense 250%. It will reduce damage received by 50%. Okay, this is good. So you could position him at that point on slot 1. Gain an additional attack and defense plus 50% when attacking. We will still be giving Superhero, Joint Force, and Defender of Justice the support of key plus 3 attack and defense plus 50%. Chance to perform a critical hit of 30%. So this part is the same as before the standby mode. Okay, nice. And then after we do the standby mode, so after we do the Super Gamma Blast, at that point you will have the 18 key will change, and that point you will raise super attack ally defense by 50% for 2 turns. Wow, that's nice. So even if you return to slot 3, at that point you will be giving allies defense for 50% for 2 turns. Nice. And at that point you will have key plus 3, attack and defense plus 150%. You will reduce damage received by 15%. You will gain an additional key plus 3 attack and defense plus 150%. And we will reduce damage by 15%, so 30 if your AP is 30% or higher. You will gain an additional attack and defense of 40% when attacking, and you will keep on doing the support for superheroes, Joint Force, and Defender of Justice. You will perform an additional super attack, nice. You will change AGL into hint key. You will gain a chance to perform a critical hit plus 20%. With a maximum of 100%, and you will reduce damage received by an additional 10% per int key. Wow! Okay, so after the standby mode, let's say you have 5 int key, you would be at 80% damage reduction if your HP is 30% or higher. If int or STR. Wow. Okay. Okay, so the defense of the Gamma, I'm not going to read all the numbers, but as you can see they have a pretty good defense. It can go up to 1,657,000. That's pretty good. And also you can see that on an average of 7 turns with a team, a slightly different team. Here we will be putting next to Super STR Gamma. You will keep on the team Piccolo, you will have Gogeta, and you will have the banner support unit here. And as you can see, you have a lot of defense. On their standby mode, you will have 1,875,000 defense. The finishing skill attack will be 58 million, and the APT of that finish will be 69. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, so before we wrap up this video, also to tell you that as you have seen on the when they showed Beast Gohan, we will get the banner unit will be AGL Krillin N18. This was one of the possibility I thought that could come to the game, because they needed to have something that makes sense for the team, and I think this makes sense to the team. So let me just talk about their passive. That's the most important part of everything. So key +2 attack and defense plus 180%, medium chance of evading enemy attack including super attack. So medium chance, I believe this is a 30%. I believe this is 30%. Then chance to performing a critical hit and chance of evading enemy attack including super attack plus 30%. So we would have a 60% chance to dodge. If superhero category allies plus key +1 when there is another superhero category ally attacking on same turn, which will make a lot of sense. I think you will use them mostly on superhero team, so it makes a lot of sense. I'm not sure. Let me see, chance of performer. Yeah, so this will head up, so you will have the 30% here plus the 30% here, so you'll have a 60% chance to dodge. Not bad at all. Then plus an additional attack of defense plus 30% which each attack evade. Okay, so these guys will be full dodge. We need them to dodge as much as possible, up to 90%. And they will plus an additional attack and defense of 100% before receiving an attack. Okay, nice. And you will get superhero category allies attack and defense plus 50% for 2 turns. Nice. If HP is 50% or more at start of the turn. Wow. So this is not only once, it will be permanent. Okay, no key, but you will give the support for 2 turns, for the turn where they appear and the turn after. Wow, wow, wow. This superhero team is going to be crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, just before we finalize the video, just shout out to Dokkan World, obviously shout out to Goresh for the translation of the unit, and shout out to all the person that have made the post that I used on this video. Thank you very much for your help. So Dokkan World posted this, so we will have a new Dragon Ball Super Memorial battle stage. Those ones will be, I reckon, very, very, very tough, very difficult against the Gamma and against Beast Gohan, and given the type of kit that the 3 new units have, I reckon that this must be like events that will be very, very, very difficult. I still have a lot of doubts how they can give us anything that would put Beast Gohan in difficulty. I reckon that this is like, I think this will be like, I want to try it first obviously, but it feels like it could be better than Orange Piccolo in terms of being the #1 unit overall on the game. And the kit himself feels like it could be like a very good unit for a long time to come, with all the damage reduction, all the crit, all the additionals, everything with this unit, the guard activate. So I really think that this unit will be very good for a long time. Okay guys, so this is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing my summoning. If I understand correctly, we will have the banner. I think the download file will arrive in the next day, and then 24 hours after. So on the 16th, I'm still not sure about what will be the precise hour schedule. Once I know, I will tell you. And at that point we will have the banners, and I will be doing my summonings on both banner. I want both units. I'm really excited for them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.